Well, welcome back to Shopsicle Garage. And this one, we're going to try to knock out some of this little piddly stuff that needs to be done while we got a minute and we're waiting on, well, whatever we're waiting on at this point. I don't know. Anyway, let's get this going. Already got that side done. I wasn't going to record anything, and then I decided, why not? 2 or 3 of you actually watch these, so why not? So, my clip is stuck on there. So the new ones came with struts for the top, not struts for the top. The new ones came with clips for the top, but not the bottom. That's the way they've always came, the way I've got them. So we'll just try to pop this off the bottom of the old one, put it back on. And you might say, well, the struts were, or the hood was already up. Correct, it was, but, oh shoot, I normally do the bottom first. It was up, but not all the way. Like that. So, now it's all the way. I push these clips back in just a little bit since I did find some other headlights. See, this has got a hole here. This one's got a melted spot there. The two on the driver's side don't look bad. They all work all right. But I had some other ones. Oh, I need a bigger screwdriver. I had some other ones already that I saved from, I don't know what I saved them from, another car. What about that? So, instead of going out and buying, I mean, these are like $10 to replace these. There goes the screw. But instead of doing that, might as well use what we got. Save a couple dollars here and there. So, let me have an idea. My magnetic trays are full, so we'll just use that. Now, you can see these screws all across the top here. There's this one. That's for the adjustment to adjust your headlight. Now, you guys with these new fancy cars, you don't have to do that. And there's a couple screws on the bottom, but I think we should be able to slide this guy out. I don't know if we're going to plug him on the back. I thought maybe that something beeped. Thought maybe that plug would come right out the back. Well, let's see. I don't want to have to mess with those screws, so let's just not. If we can avoid it. Let's see, maybe we can do it that way. How about that? Get a little bit of adjustment that way. Pull this out. Now, so this did work somehow, but it's rattled. So, interesting. Now you can see a hole there better probably. So we got another one right here. So we'll get that guy put in just a second. All right. Here's what we're putting in, right? Somebody pay attention. Yeah, because where'd the broken one go? Yeah, there's the broken one. Let's get this plug all the way in. And before we completely shove it back in there, let's make sure that bulb works. Huh. Good thing we checked, because it doesn't work. See, that side's on. Marker lights are on. But that one's not, so. Hey, now it works. That's not cracked, that's just dirty, don't worry. Okay. On another note, why don't you want to go in there? When I mentioned the adjusting screws, you may be saying, well, you just took the entire thing out and replaced it. How could the adjusting screws do anything? Well, it sits in a bucket, kind of a thing. And a bucket moves it entirely up and down. Newer vehicles don't have that. Also, newer vehicles, you have to take the entire car apart on a lot of them to get the bulb out. There it goes. Okie dokie. Let's move on to the next one. Over a pile of bulbs. Alright, well, let's take these. We got the lift supports for the rear. These nice big fancy bags they came in. Okay, we got the Torx to take off. 8mm up there. This one, what is it, a 45? 47. Fits quite nicely. Let's try it. There's also a connector for the defrost. I have no clue if it works on here, and I don't really care. Okay. There's that. Let's get a 10mm. 10mm. 8. Out of here. You definitely want to have some support on the hatch because it is heavy. If it were to fall and break, expensive. Okay, so that one, I don't know if you can see this. This end kind of notched. The other end just a little circle sleeve thingy. These are pretty decent still. If somebody wanted to use them, they'll still work. We just got new ones. Okay, we're gonna put this in like that. Put this in. It's getting cold out here.
Getting hard.
It's going crooked again. Thanks. Just keep going, see what it does.
Did you already get that one in then, or did you not take it out yet?
I started on that side.
Is that one not new yet?
The new one's laying right there in front of you. Right there.
Oh. Well, I'm not that smart.
It's the other way. Going?
Yeah. I think, unless it's just spinning.
No, it's going.
Is that gonna fall down?
No, shouldn't. This thing's holding it, and it's still on that thing. So.
Right. Okay, well, it's my weekend. Did something just fall?
Yeah, the bolt you need to put in there. I do the bottom first this time so that we can not have any mess with it. Nothing to mess with it.
Does this need back on?
Yeah, you need to put the right bit, right socket on.
How do you just pull?
Yeah. I'm getting started, so.
This is easier with more room.
Mm-hmm. So we need to clean the other seat bottoms. We need to get the bracket put on the passenger's front seat. Might clean the front seats again with the other stuff I got.
For the bottom seats, are we using the stuff that I use on this
No,
seat?
we'll probably use the stuff that I bought the other day.
But I had to find which size Band-Aid was the right one.
I need to get an extension because I can't fit the head don't fit in there right. Let me get an extension real quick.
And then I had to get my shoes on, but they were already tied. So, and they were, like, when they were tied together, it made it, like, smaller at the top, so it was hard to get on.
Aslan's going to clean the window and make the windshield invisible with invisible glass.
Yeah.
Right under, a little more than that. Get some down towards the bottom, not just one spot. No, yeah.
What?
To the right. That's okay. Push the mouse way down. Let it all come up.
I can't.
Be a good spot.
You crusty.
Probably gonna take a couple of passes. It took a couple up there where we put our Shopsicle Garage logo. Good thing we got a bunch of cheap paper towels that are meant
for like $5
glass cleaning that we got for $1 a roll. I can just turn around and work it.
Do not try this at home.
I need to try to get in those edges up there. See those crusty edges?
Wait, what?
Those crusty edges up towards the top there.
Oh, yeah.
Which is not that way, but that way too, but I meant up there behind you.
Like to that part?
Yeah. Try to clean that, and at some point we'll have to figure out how to clean all this stuff. You can see right through there, and you can see a Mountain Dew car. A Mountain Dew race car.
I don't know why that was so hard to accomplish. What?
Awesome.
Will it hurt those lines?
No. It's the defrost. What warms up to defrost the window. But like I said, I don't know if it works. Didn't even hook it back up. The wire over there, so.
Oh, is that so wet?
There's just pretty much on.
It's like continuously wet.
That's because there's no wet rag.
Nuh-uh. Plus, you sprayed a bunch on your on your side that you did.
And I'm just soaking wet forever.
My hands. Ah. I don't know why that's not working. I got gloves because I'm cleaning inside of here, and it's really nasty. Nasty. Look at that. Ew. Nasty. Like coronavirus or something. The last one. Okay. Okay, right there, I'm just gonna clean this part. Okay. I have a, I don't know. My school is having a spring musical, and I need to practice one of the songs for it. So I might do that. Just in case. Ew, that's nasty. Nasty, brother, nasty. Oh, one of the songs is I Want to Know. We're doing the Mighty Minds musical. I don't know if you've ever heard of it. I want to know about history. I want to know about geometry. I want to know the things I see. I want to know. I want to know about something. I want to know about history. I want to know I want to know about philosophy. I want to know what history. But he's back there putting his truck up so that he can get tires in it. Ew. I ran out of paper towels.
I just run out of paper towels.
No. Ow! My ankle. That hurt. Nah. I'm wiping down the windshield. Wow. Hey, what about the mirror? All three of them? Squeaky clean. Why do people say squeaky clean? So clean it's squeaky? Hey, you can actually see out of the thing now. No, I just thumped down. Not like that. Yeah, I just hit the paper towels. mirrors are cleaned. Mom, no, mew, mew. Mew, 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 mew. Jedi, 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 Jesus. Jedi, Jesus. Jedi, da 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 ba. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, bam, bam.
What?
Nothing. Hey, mommy's here.
Well, thanks for watching. What we did this one was cleaned up some of the windows. I fixed the headlight, or replaced the headlight, and didn't replace one because I thought I had a thing for it, but I did not. We put in some new hood struts and some hatch struts. So hatch struts. You know, the thing in the back there. So we got that done. Anyway.
Don't forget to eat or drink your popsicles. That was sour.
We better not get in trouble from Mommy for eating these before we had our dinner.